The ABCs of Post-Classical Trade Routes by Pokatragool and Izzy Grande. A is for the Andes trade route, a system that stretched through highlands where merchants traded a variety of goods that would get them wealthy by making grands.
B is for the bubonic plague, a disease that wiped out highly populated mobs, transmitted through the Silk Road, which meant the emergence of higher-paying jobs.
C is for caravanserai, rest stops placed all throughout the Silk Road where merchants would stop during their journey and then go off to trade their carrying load.
D is for diasporic communities, the removal of people affecting economics. That included Jews and Saudi merchants, leading different people to talk about the same topics.
E is for the Columbian Exchange. Trade stretched from 4 continents, including Africa, with goods such as grains and livestock, and many more edible goods from America.
F is for fireworks, fueled by the use of gunpowder, invented by the Chinese, making their economy much more prouder.
G is for the Grand Canal, a man-made canal that stretches over 1,000 miles that facilitated transportation of surplus grains with many goods such as rice and textiles.
H is for the Hanseatic League, that dominated Baltic maritime trade, and was made up of trade guilds where traders would easily get paid.
I is for the Indian Ocean Trade Network, a key route in the East-West exchange where many goods would be traded long distances in an unlimited and wide ocean range.
J is for junks, a military technology that facilitated trade interactions, used throughout the Indian Ocean Trade Network among bulk traders that made long-distance transactions.
K is for the Kamakura Shogunate, a time where Japan paid rent in produce such as rice and ruled between 1185 to 1333, which made the economic lives of civilians very nice.
L is for the lateen sail, a newly developed technology that changed European trade, that rapidly spread throughout the Mediterranean, which can also be seen as a very big upgrade.
M is for the Mediterranean Sea Lanes, a sea-based route that connects civilizations that facilitated the use of many maritime technologies and increased economic relations.
N is for Novgorod, a Russian city that was a major trade city, serving as one of the most important commercial centers that facilitated more than one trading community.
O is for outrigger canoes, used by the Polynesians for economic exploration of new islands, dating far back into the history timeline where economic benefits started from the highlands.
P is for paper money, a new invention created to pay for goods, developed and used first by the Chinese in the 600s to trade with merchants throughout the woods.
Q is for the Qanat system, an irrigation system developed in Iran that allowed for a faster produce growing process, meaning that the people continued to be fed on.
R is for Ramesh, a 12th century Persian merchant, millionaire, who traded long distances to maximize profits with trading goods that were considered rare.
S is for silk, a very old and traditional Chinese luxurious good that was traded all throughout land and sea-based routes, with the demand increasing prices higher than they stood.
T is for the tea-horse trade, where people would trade by foot and horse, that connected Southeast Asia to Southwest China through a network of mountainous caravan course.
U is for the Umayyad Caliphate, expanded their economy through a grand network of trade, sea and land, that implemented a tax on their people to gain revenue that left a name for how they stand.
V is for Venice, a vital contribution towards Mediterranean trade, where culture and goods mixed into areas through bartering, knocking off all the existing relations blockade.
W is for wool, a good that fueled European economic prosperity that can easily be sheared off of a sheep and kept people warm with its irregularity.
X is for Qian, a city in China where shores would be stocked with the newest imports. Also the capital of China between 618 and 907 AD, that consisted of just a few trading ports.
Y is for the Yasa Code, also known as the Mongol Code of Law, imposing punishments on those who interfered with trade, which to the people can be seen as a dangerous chainsaw.
Z is for Zheng He, a Chinese diplomat that dominated trade in the Indian Ocean Trade Network, who is known for leading 7 voyages and a picture depicted with a smirk.